Happy, happy Monday. Wasn't going to be sure if I was going to make a video today, but I'm here. Obviously, you're listening to me, so I decided to make one. But of course, we're going to have to talk about thug life, about that gangster lifestyle and the gangster rap, and how it's destroying the youth. Now, this person, Fetty Wap, I listened to a few of his songs, if you could call it art. I'm under probably the unpopular opinion that it's not, but that's just how I feel about it. And of course, I didn't check to make sure this was working. Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to do a video today is it's raining, which apparently I lost power because my computer was off. But yes, let's go ahead and get with the news now. Rapper Fetty Wap pleads guilty to cocaine conspiracy, federal prosecutor says. Rapper Fetty Wap has pleaded guilty in federal court to conspiracy to possess and distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine, according to the prosecutor's office. No sentencing date has been set, but the attorney for the rapper requests an expedited sentence. State spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney Office for the Eastern District of New York said CNN reached out to the rapper's attorney for comment. The Wake Up artist that introduced or indicated was indicted. Hopefully, I'm saying that word right. The Wake Up artist was indicted and arrested in October, along with 5 others, on drug trafficking conspiracy charges, and was released on a $500,000 bail, which was revoked earlier this month after prosecutors said that he violated the terms by threatening to kill someone and holding a gun during a FaceTime call in December. Yeah, we're dealing with the pillar of society right here. Someone to really look up to. The charge, he pled guilty, carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 5 years in prison, but the sentencing ranges between 87 and 108 months, depending on variety of factors. It's Monday, all right? I drove an hour 15 to get home. 15 minutes to get home. And this is really talking about a subject that I don't really care about, but I never hear another Fetty Wap song. It'll be too soon. Fetty Wap, whose legal name is Willie Jr. Maxwell II, and others charged allegedly transporting and distribute drugs, including cocaine, heroin, and fentanyl in Long Island, according to the indictment. Maxwell was taken back into custody on August 8th after the FaceTime incident, in which he told the man that he pointed a gun at was going to kill you and everybody you with, according to the affidavit. One of the bail conditions was Maxwell must not possess a firearm, destructive device, or other weapon. Not exactly I can't agree with that sentiment. Another said that he must not violate any federal or state law. I don't really agree with this being a condition. Must not possess a firearm, destructive device, or other weapon. Unless you are a convicted felon, you should not get your Second Amendment rights taken away. If just because you're indicted, just because you're on bail, that shouldn't be a stipulation, but I understand the environment, especially New York, is under. I can see why they are going to be using this. But he pled guilty, so he is going to be a convicted felon. It's going to be a convicted felon, which means that he voluntarily gave up certain rights that a normal person will have. One of them being the Second Amendment. Now, I think if you're under a court case or indictment, you probably shouldn't be giving more ammo to the prosecutor to present a case of your culture. And that culture is thug life culture, gangster culture. This is what happens when you become a little too real, according to the streets. A little too real. You should be just rapping about that life, not actually living it. But unfortunately, he's caught up with the life, and now he has to pay the piper. Good riddance. I don't really care too much for drug dealers, mainly because they don't really try to get the most clean sources. Not only that, they don't really care who they sell to. They don't care about the victims that they are going to cause by selling this crap. Honestly, I'm kind of with the Donald Trump train of thought that they should get life or death penalty because they're definitely selling poison, unregulated poison, onto the streets. Now, with that being said, I do think a lot of these substances should be legal. I don't think a lot of these people should be done in a drug den where it's you have professional nurses and doctors to administer this the most safely way. They're under operations. You can still get the high, but at least there's going to be sober people there in the medical field to make sure that you have the best high or the best trip possible in a safely manner. Now, when it comes to people like Fetty Wap that's selling this shit, it's probably not even clean. It's not even pure. It's probably mixed with garbage and who knows what. There'd be countless victims. So you got the addict that's the victim because you got them addict or keep them going back to you. Now, if that victim is a mother or a father, you get the kids involved, you get the spouse involved. They become victims because the addict is transferring that nonsense to them. Or even if they were a child, adult, or under the age, you have the family members that are now being affected. So good riddance to this person. And if I never see him again, or even hear a story about him, it'll be too soon. But he's going to probably be out in 5 or 6 years, depending on what the DA wants or the judge wants. And he's going to be at it again. The cycle going to continue, which is a shame because none of these people actually get reformed. They go back into their old habits, which is that thug life. Can't. Unfortunately, the only two ways out of thug life: you either go to prison for the rest of your life, or you're 5 feet under. Some people actually reform and actually decide to get out of that life, and more power to those people. Anyways, I could just ramble on. Leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Do you believe that he should be free? He did no real crime, or do you think he should be sent to prison for the rest of his life, where he gets the maximum, anywhere between 20 years? Leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. With that being said, please smash the like and subscribe button on any all platforms or just a platform you're currently on. Also, if you feel the need to share my videos, I'll be more than willing to take any new viewerships. With that being said, the most important thing, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.